Nova, I've gone through your findings from Tarsonis and the attack on Tirador 9. They're compelling, but I can't take action against the Defenders of Man until we know who is leading them.
I agree. And that's why I have this.
Terrazine? You've seen what it does to people, the hallucinations, insanity.
And yet, there is nothing more effective for memory restoration.
He's right. It's the only option we have.
Do what you have to do.
The protests are intensifying. You need to evacuate immediately.
So be it. I will not have violence outside the palace. Nova, report back soon. And be careful.
Seems like he could take his own advice.
Oh, he won't. But as for the Terrazine, I can make the process safer by administering it to you in microdoses. It will take longer to restore all of your memories, but the chances of a psychotic episode are greatly reduced.
No psychotic episodes. You've convinced me. Let's get started.
Try to remember everything you see.
Medical scan is complete. Well done, Nova. You're ready for this.
Thanks. The Defenders of Man have already done so much for the Dominion. I'm glad I was sent here to help out.
The Admiral wasn't lying when he said we'd be working with the best soldiers under his command. Your visor should have the latest briefing.
Oh, I've been meaning to tell you. It's been acting up lately.
Don't worry, we'll update the software when you get back. Good luck out there.
Are you all right?
I know where they sent me on my last mission. It's not much, but it might lead to something more.
Antigua Prime fell victim to one of the Zerg's first attacks. It was all over the news. But there was no word of the Defenders of Man being involved.
We need to find out what really happened here. The Defenders had these coordinates in my mission file. I can't remember the rest. I'll have to investigate each location to gather evidence and piece together what happened.
Very well. We can establish our base here. You'll just need to clear the infestation first.
That I can do. Let's get moving.
Greetings and welcome back to StarCraft 2 Nova Covert Ops. We are on the final mission of Mission Pack 2. And from what we've gathered so far, it seems that Nova was the one that planted the original psi emitters that destroyed this place. And now we're trying to figure out what's going on and everything else. But new technology, what do we have? Ravens. We have access to Ravens now. That's not particularly useful now. This, we're definitely going to keep on them. That's always useful. Let's see, what do we have for... Let's see, let's transfer it over from the siege tank, because we haven't used siege tanks in a while. And these things are being completely invaluable right now. Hold on, what is this? Anti-air weapon range by 3, and it's... I think we're going to go with that one instead, actually. And let's see, who is... That's currently on the Goliath. What can we put on you? We'll give you the thrusters. And I think that'll be it for that. Any new equipment? We do have this thing, but I'm not convinced by it. The grenade, this grenade's been way too useful for a long time. We do have a sword though. Ignores armor and shields. Can attack only ground units. And what is this? Close range shotgun, huh? Damage enemies. Can attack ground units. No, we're gonna stay with the rifle. Really, staying with all of these things is basically the best, and what we know how to use. So let's go and do this.
We'll need to clear this area for our base. Unfortunately, there are still infestors lingering here.
Not for long.
Excellent. That blast destroyed the Zerg's only infestation pit, so they won't be able to spawn any additional infestors.
Track anything that looks like an advanced structure. I need to limit the number of powerful Zerg I'm facing.
Of course. I'll let you know when you approach one.
Okay, so for the moment, we are honestly going to stick with our Liberator and Goliath strategy because it's clearly working out for us.
Time to search those coordinates for evidence.
In the rear with the gear.
Now, they did start us off with a couple of these, which is okay, so
Standing by.
let's go ahead and do a little bit of this, just because we can, and then we'll do a little bit of this. And now all we gotta do now is build up a force decent enough to move around. We do have a Raven, which is nice. I honestly wish we could accelerate this process, but alas, we cannot. Let's move you out of the way.
SCV ready.
Let's put you right over there. So we're gathering gas. We're still not maxed out on minerals. Now we're going to need this. Let's put you there. And then we're also going to need this, so let's put you there.
SCV ready.
Still a long way to go from being maxed out, unfortunately. So let's see if we can accelerate this process a little bit.
SCV ready. Bad news. I'm going. SCV ready.
Add-on complete.
Yes, sir. SCV ready. That's a negatory. It's blocked. It's your time.
Add-on complete.
Okay, yeah, buildings are now set. Now all we need is the resources, which we are lacking yet again.
My scanners reveal Zerg forces rushing in from our right side.
I'll get my defenses in place right away. Perfect. Course set. Confirm that last. Execute.
Ready.
Need something liberated?
And they start regenerating, and they become OP, and we are done with that.
Status
Oh, we still need 10 more. Jesus.
SCV ready.
You two get gathering there. Okay, I think we can start building now. Oh yeah, we can't do that. Anyway, let's get to building this. After all, these things have been way too useful and way too powerful to not use and abuse.
SCV ready.
Subway system exits currently blocked.
Surprisingly, the city's rail lines are still functional in this quarter, but the exits are blocked by creep. If you clear it out, it will be easier for you to travel throughout the city.
SCV ready.
Let's see, come on, come on. There we go, a couple Goliaths being built now. Oh yeah, we need that armory, don't we? Once we're maxed out on SCVs, we should be able to get anything and everything we want. Here come the new Liberators.
Liberation is at hand. Need something liberated? We have you on screen. Perfect.
There we go, looking good.
Nuclear missile ready.
Ready, are we? Let's get that building. And that building. And while that builds, we're going to stop working on the armory. Actually, not yet. 2 more and we're... No, 6 more? 6 more. We're finally maxed out on SCVs.
SCV ready. In the rear with the gear. Yep.
More Zerg are moving to strike our base. They're coming from the top side this time.
Full speed. Course set. Liberation is at hand. How can we help? Of course.
Ready.
Liberators are just too good at what they do. But that's kind of the point of their thing, isn't it?
Nova here.
Okay, still need a lot more stuff.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Ah, gas. It's always with the gas. We're definitely going to have to take over something that has an extra Vespine geyser lying around somewhere.
Status report. Consider
Let's
it
go
done.
exploring.
On the move.
Oh, we've got a detector. How far will you go?
Executing. Loud and clear. Got it. En route. Acknowledged. Strictly business. I'll make it happen. Executing. On the move.
Okay, let's see if we can't snipe that thing.
Loud and clear.
Liberation is at hand.
There we go. That deals with that.
Action.
Time to clean them out.
This should deal with whatever's over here.
En route. Consider it done.
And it appears it did. That's nice.
Acknowledged. Strictly business. I'll make it happen.
The Zerg have established a hatchery close to our base.
We could use that space. I'll bring it down. Got it. Loud and clear. Got it. En route. Acknowledged. On the move.
No more detection for you.
Strictly business. I'll make it happen.
Got a couple more liberators. That's good. And a couple more of those. Always nice. How are we doing on everything else? Well, yes, weapons. Just enough to build what we needed. And we're going to need some force to protect that over there. We can't make siege tanks, though, so that's out of the question.
The Zerg are approaching on both sides of our base.
Yes, sir. Flight plan is locked. As you say. Ah, Commander.
Well, that was a little on the easy side. It's all those, all those, all those, and Nova, and the Raven.
State your request.
Let's see, I think that'll be good for now.
Reporting for action.
Surely that's 5 up there. Let's leave 3 there. So you
Standing by.
and you come back over here.
Initiating. Of course. Attention!
Awaiting orders.
Full speed. Perfect. Easy. Initiating. Flight plan is locked. Course set.
So far, nothing particularly hard.
This is the first location, Rigel. My memories are faint, so I'm going to take another dose of Terrazine to fill them in.
I'll be standing by.
As stated in your mission files, this planet is considered a high-risk target for the Zerg. We don't want to raise alarm, but we have developed new security equipment that can incapacitate Zerg in the event of an invasion. You need to set it up quietly. Then we'll be able to keep everyone safe when the time comes.
Understood. The first site is ready for activation, Maxwell.
Good. Now you need to calibrate the equipment to defend against one of the Zerg species.
Okay, so what do we not want to deal with? We don't have that much air. We don't want any air, actually.
Alright. We're ready to proceed to the next area.
And air is apparently what we got. So, because those are actual psi emitters...
I was supposed to be securing this place against the Zerg.
It does not seem to have worked. You are near the only remaining spires in the area, however.
Really? I'll destroy them. Then we'll be rid of those mutalisks.
Let's do it.
Strictly business. Consider it done.
I think things are going boom.
Upgrade complete.
Wow, so these things are like flying siege tanks. They are definitely way too powerful.
As you say.
There you go, splat.
I have some very bad news. Banelings, mutalisks, and nidus worms are nearing the right side of our base.
Flight plan is locked.
Let's get out of here.
Of course.
And you. And we are supply blocked. Since when have you been supply blocked? That is never good.
Gotcha. Well, I can't build here. Let's we hear you.
Nova here.
Perfect.
Nuclear missile ready.
They went splat. We did lose a few things, though, which is unfortunate.
I'm reading you.
But we are starting to build up yet again, so build a supply depot. Put that there, put that there, put that there. And that there. And that there, and that there. And that should be good for a while. Start working on weapons too. A few more of those. Is our Raven still there? Yes, it is. Let's put this thing down here to heal up, like we discovered last time.
Need something?
Nova here.
Got freedom?
As soon as we get these, we'll move out. See about taking this base here. Oh, right, that was the drone. I was like, what exploded? The little drone thing we summoned. Yeah, that. So how are we doing? Let's see. We've got quite a bit of liberty. That should be enough, so...
Got it.
Anything else?
Reporting for action. Yes, sir.
That should be enough for the moment. We can always come back if we need to defend. We didn't destroy the last spire, though, so we need to go back and do that.
I'll make it happen.
Easy. Incoming orders.
I'm reading. Loud and clear.
My scanners are showing another Zerg attack force nearby. Be prepared for it.
Cutie.
Fine work. Now the Zerg cannot produce any additional mutilisks.
Well, they did not like that at all.
On the move.
Got freedom?
Status report. Got it. Consider it done.
Okay, well, that handled that.
On the move.
Not completely, but we're definitely going to have to start building more defenses there. For the moment, we are good.
Acknowledged.
Easy. Of course. Moving into position.
Pop goes this place.
Course set.
Upgrade complete.
Oh yeah. Double weapons. Awesome.
I'm reading you. Consider it done.
Now we need more anti-air, unfortunately, so more of these. More of these.
Confirm that last. I'm taking more terrazine. Keep an eye on things, Rigel.
Certainly. Hopefully you will reveal something more significant this time.
Okay, so we are obviously placing the psi emitters, and whatever we choose is what's going to appear in that area, and what we have to fight. So the question is, what don't we want to fight?
Say that the feral Zerg attacks weren't a threat now? I wonder what changed.
Must be something big. Takes a lot of time and money to make security equipment like this.
If it works like Maxwell says, this tech could be a big help to us out in the field. Why hasn't anyone told us about it?
Could be an oversight. Could be they're lying to us. Either way, I don't like it.
Okay, so what's the next thing? So what do we want it to deal with? Let's deal with ultralisks. We have a lot of air units.
Seems off about all of this.
Implementing some banshees into our force would not go amiss. Let's grab
Status
Nova. We
report.
do have a nuke ready, though.
Strictly Stone. I still don't know what happened to him. I hope he made it out of Sharpsburg.
You are the only missing ghost who has reported back to the Dominion.
That doesn't mean he's gone. Loud and clear.
Out it goes.
Bring it out.
I know you're occupied right now, but I am detecting a high-energy plasma reading in these ruins.
Go with the splat.
En route.
Hehehe.
Confirm that last.
Easy.
Ooh, poor Ultralisk.
Reporting for action. Initiating. Course set. Of course.
More Zerg are headed in your direction, Nova. The Ultralisks can no longer spawn. I hope you're feeling a great deal safer.
Say.
Let's scoot back out of
Moving
here.
into position. We read you.
I think that's enough of those. Let's get a bunch of banshees going.
Nova here.
We are about to be attacked by pretty much everything, so... He went splat. Yeah, they didn't last very long, did they? I like this composition we have so far. We're getting banshees, which is good. This is the bonus objective in the middle of nowhere.
Upgrade complete.
Vehicle armor 2, that's always nice. Okay, we have a lot of money floating around, so what we're going to do with this money is the following. Build turrets! Right, we don't have that thing. That is required to build turrets. That will explain a lot.
Will do.
Meanwhile, we can use this time to do something productive. What can we do that's productive? Nothing really. We're working on our upgrades already. We don't have the other upgrade facility because we are dumb.
Standing by.
That is seriously a lot of damage. Like, way too much damage, almost. Almost done. And the second set of banshees is almost done as well. Build turrets. Here, here, and here, and here, and here, here.
I can't build here. Woohoo! Overtime.
And there, and then get back to mining.
Yeah.
One, and then where the hell did my banshees go? They're in the middle of all that, aren't they?
I got my ears on.
There we go. Okay, let's move out.
Initiating.
This vessel will comply.
Got a few damaged units here. Let's repair those. There we go. All set.
Engine screaming.
Course set. Of course.
Assistance required.
Easy. Flight plan is locked. As you say.
Well done. The subway exit is clear, and the trains can be safely operated. Their cargo cars should be large enough to transport siege tanks and other oversized vehicles.
I had suspicions about the Defenders of Man, Rigel. I need to know what happened next.
Okay, so what other thing do we want to absolutely get rid of? We have a lot of Liberators, so dealing with
Any
Broodlords.
status updates, agents?
We're here at the third site. It's taking a little longer than expected.
Your extraction team is waiting. Move quickly.
I still have to do a sweep on our operations center when we're done with the activations. Our mission backup files are there.
Alright, I'm almost finished.
Make 2 selections. Okay, let's deal with Broodlords and Nidus Worms to get rid of those.
Strange. There's some psionic resonance after the activation. What the hell is this?
That is a lot of stuff right there. Let's go deal with it.
Say again?
We're about to get a nuke, so that's good.
Now, we weren't defending this world from the Zerg. We used them to destroy it.
Whoops.
The truth can be difficult.
Not as difficult as the Defenders' lives will be when I'm done here. Executing.
Upgrade complete.
Oh, hold on.
Consider it done.
Come back here, you.
I'll make it happen.
How do we hit as many as possible? Let's hit like this.
Bringing out the big guns. I got my ears on.
Upgrade complete.
Engaging the enemy.
We're gonna do that and put him on patrol this way.
Incoming orders. As you say.
Say again? En route.
Let's deal with the Spires first.
Acknowledged. Got it. Loud and clear. I'll make it happen.
You have eliminated the Brood Lords, Nova.
Consider it done. Got it.
This is large.
As you
It's time to go splat.
easy.
The Nidus worm spawning points have been destroyed, Nova.
As you say. Of course.
Oh, that handles that.
Easy.
Okay, well, we definitely need more ground defenses here, so...
I'm reading.
But our main group seems to be doing okay, so we don't need to reinforce them with anything at the moment. We do, however, need one of these.
Job confirmed.
Nova here. I'll make it happen.
And we're done. Moving on. Let's get the bonus objective.
Acknowledged. En route. Executing. Consider it done. Got it. Loud and clear.
Easy.
Engine screaming.
My scanners are showing another Zerg attack force nearby. Be prepared for it.
Course set.
Let's get back.
Full speed.
Mineral field depleted.
Over there, and you.
Nova here.
And one of them is almost dead. Luckily, we have this.
Battlefield conditions.
Do our Banshees look different to you? They look less propellerish and more high-techish.
Status report. Engine screaming.
Of course. Perfect.
And your position.
Okay, that's out of the way. Let's
Say again.
As you say. Moving into position.
Yeah?
Easy. Flight plan is locked.
We did not pick that up, did we? Let's go pick it up right
Missile ready.
Oh,
Initiating.
that's always nice. How are we gonna take this? Actually, no.
Perfect.
I don't mean we finished the mission. We don't want to finish it just yet.
Full speed. Of course.
Engine screaming.
Initiating. Course set. Perfect. As you say. Of course. Moving into position. Flight plan is locked. Easy. Full speed. Flight plan is locked.
Screaming.
And finally got that. Now all that's left is one base.
Nova. This will greatly assist with my weaponry research.
Initiating. Full speed.
Mineral field depleted.
Easy. Perfect. Full speed. Initiating. Flight plan is locked.
Another subway line is functional, thanks to your efforts.
I'm running out of chances. I need to find that evidence.
If the Defenders are lying to us about working with the Dominion, then they must have someone on the inside.
We can't be sure of anything yet. I'll try to override the equipment security codes after I activate it.
Okay, so what do we have left to deal with? Oh, so we need to kill everything. Okay.
I think it's a psi emitter. Just like the Confederacy used years ago.
We have to escape, Nova. I didn't clear the operations center. Our mission files are still there. We can use them to show the Dominion the truth.
The emitter's activating.
I thought we understood one another, agents. You disappoint me. Bring them in.
Okay, let's set this one.
Executing.
No.
I have a lead, Rigel. There's another place I have to go. Acknowledged. On the move. I'll make it happen. En route. Strictly business.
More Zerg are headed in your direction, Nova.
Moving into position.
At your disposal.
Say again? En route.
Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted.
Now you don't have to worry about encountering more lurkers.
Mineral field depleted.
Let's head back to base relatively quickly.
Initiating. Full speed.
We can defend our base and not die from that.
Say again? Call the ball. Got it.
We really are losing a lot of Goliaths.
Confirm that last.
Moving into position. Full speed. Initiating. Course set. Flight plan is locked.
Mineral field depleted.
Executing.
Goliath online.
Got it. Consider it done. Strictly business. Loud and clear. I'm reading you. En route. Acknowledged. Executing.
You won't see any additional Baneling spawns now.
Nova here.
Vespine geyser exhausted.
Okay, that only leaves one final base from what we're seeing here.
Consider it done.
Goliath online.
En route. Got it. I'll make it happen.
I see you've brought the whole subway line up. How industrious.
Easy. Perfect. As you say. Of course. Confirm that last.
I'm reading you.
Standing by.
Be careful, Nova. Feral Zerg are closing in on our base.
En route. Acknowledged. Strictly business. I'll make it happen.
Camera gone high.
How can we help? Initiate. Got freedom? Ah, Commander.
Say again? Loud and clear.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Confirm.
We have you on screen. As you say.
I'm reading you. Loud and clear.
Attention! Perfect.
Say again? On the move. Acknowledged. Nova here. Status report.
State your request. Order acknowledged.
Confirm that last.
Okay, time to take this final base and hopefully end this
Loud and
mission.
clear. I'll make it happen. Strictly business. Got it. Consider it done.
Facilities acquired.
Initiating. Perfect. Of course. As you said.
Time to clean him out.
Got freedom?
I'm reading you.
That was pretty effective.
Full speed. Perfect. Of course. Easy. Initiating. As you say. Of course.
Okay, that should be just about it.
Moving into position.
They're here. The mission backup files.
Then I suppose we should be going.
There's one more thing. I can almost remember it. I'm going to use the rest of that terrazine now.
Move.
There's no need for this, Nova. What you did was necessary. All of it.
You bastard.
The General is on her way.
she saw too much. I don't know how we can restore her cooperation. Unless...
I see. Wipe her memories. We'll begin re-education.
Contact Valerian. We need to talk.
General Davis has offered to speak with us again.
What is it, Nova?
I know what they did. They lied to me and used me to kill people. Innocent people. For their damn cause. General Davis is leading them.
Davis? She's always been loyal to my family.
Your family, not you. As long as she's out there, more civilians will die. I can't let her live.
No. People are calling for me to step down, and I will not see her become a martyr. I need to handle this the right way.
And if more people die while we wait, that's nothing to you?
Of course not. Despite what you've been through, this isn't your decision, Nova. Much is at stake. I have a plan, and I trust you will follow your part in it.
Understood.
General Carolina Davis, this is Valerian Mengsk. I wish to step down as Emperor of the Dominion.
Okay, so right now it is ending a very similar way to Brood War, actually. Let's see, destroy 75, we didn't do that. Destroy all... And we somehow didn't do that. So anyway, that was it. That was the third and final mission of Mission Pack 2. And now all that's left is for us to wait until, at most, December, because they did promise that all 3 mission packs would be released on or before December something. And I am wondering what his grand plan is if he is supposedly stepping down. Unfortunately, all we can do is wait, so thank you for watching, and we will see you next time for, hopefully it doesn't take too long, Nova Covert Ops. Later.